Y'all ready to be history?
Get started.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
To the Pro Audio Suite.
These guys are professional. They're motivated.
With Text the VO stars. George Whittam, founder of Source Elements. Robert Marshall, international audio engineer. Darren Robbo Robertson. And global voice. Andrew Peters. Thanks to TwistedWave, Austrian audio. Making passion heard. Source Elements. George the Tech Whittam. And Robbo and AP's international demos. To find out more about us, check theproaudiosuite.com.
Line up, ladies!
Here we go.
Welcome to another Pro Audio Suite. Thanks to TriBooth. Don't forget the code TRIPAP 200. That will get you $200 off your TriBooth. And Austrian Audio, making passion heard. Now, I'm currently recording at my end a safety of using TwistedWave. And George, you've heard some information about TwistedWave, something new.
Yeah. So TwistedWave, for those that don't know what it is, I mean, it's a very nice, elegant, and basic-looking application for recording and editing two-track or multi-channel audio. It's not a multi-track DAW. It's just for editing, really. It's been around for a long time. I've been using it for over 15 years.
Wow.
And so in doing so, we've gotten to know Thomas, the developer, and one of us in this room.
Not the tank engine?
Not the tank engine.
No, that was George.
One of us in this room has actually met Thomas and had a beer and a
I did. I was in Gay Paris and caught up with Thomas for a beer and a chat.
Nice.
So it's just been nice to have a relationship with a developer like this for a long period of time. And, you know, his ability and bandwidth to open up to new ideas ebb and flow, as we all do, right? Based on everything else going on. But as of lately, he's dropped a few new updates, incremental updates, and each one of them has had a feature that I've lobbied him pretty hard to add. So I have to take a little bit of credit and say, you know, these are there.
Co-created by.
Yeah. So the first one that dropped a couple weeks ago was an update from version 32.2 to 32.3. And in that version, he added a feature that I just feel like it's been needing to be there for a very long time, but he's finally done it. So one of the things that I do a lot with processing is I like to use normalizing in conjunction with my processing. I like to calibrate my input level, then process it, right? And you know, not only can you normalize to a peak, but you can normalize to an RMS level, which means if you normalize your audio to an average level, an RMS or a LUFS, and then process, you can get a very predictable outcome. Will we all agree with that?
Absolutely.
You know, dynamically, like dynamics-wise, et cetera. So it was always like a multiple step process. You have to first open your file, then you record, then you edit it, then you normalize to a certain value, then you apply processing, then you get your result. And that sounds easy enough, but if you're working quickly and trying to go through 20, 30, 40 auditions a day, it can get a little redundant. Well, finally now you can map all of that to a single keystroke because you can now create a batch with, a batch has always been there, but a batch that can be mapped to a keystroke. So you can say, in my batch, first normalize my audio to -3 peak, or minus 30 RMS or some other value, and then apply a stack with compression, et cetera, on it, and have all that be done in a single keystroke. And you can finally now do that. And it's just one of those time savers. It's just so cool to be able to just hit a key and instantly see your audio update with these changes made to it and move on. And so that's cool. So now you can apply a batch to any open file at any time.
Is that similar to recording a macro in Audition? Is that the same sort of thing?
It's similar to, so Audacity has macros, right? And that's a similar idea. And Audition has favorites.
Favorites, that's right. And you actually go in and you record the process that you want it to.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
So this is sort of like a simpler version of both of those, you know. But once you build a batch is pretty sophisticated. It's sort of like a favorite or a macro. You can have many different steps that occur in sequence. But before, a batch was a separate window. You had to open that window, load in the files that you want to process, and then it would spit them back out. Now, any file that you're currently looking at, the waveform is on your screen, you can say, just apply one of my batches. And it's just off the file menu now, apply batch, and it's done. And so, and then those can be key mapped. So single key, magic.
Bang.
So that,
And
that
one of them can be the ministry setting where you normalize it to -3 RMS.
it's like,
Always has to be something, doesn't there, Robert? Always has to be something.
yeah. So that's one thing. And then what dropped today, as of this recording, is 32.4, as well as 32.4.1 beta. So he released them concurrently.
Wow.
So what happened in 32.4 is and 32.4 is the repair tool. So he's finally added a auto heal type thing. So you can select any little short region of audio and just hit the letter R, and it just smooths it out. It's the sort of pencil tool of clicks.
As in like distortion and stuff like that as well?
Click,
or just
a plosive, any little weird thing that's irregular in the waveform. If you select a region over that anomaly, it extrapolates
what's going on?
the two sides of the waveform and then just sort of auto heals it out. So it essentially disappears.
That's really interesting because usually when I'm doing the edit, I'll find clicks like digital clicks and stuff that I have to manually dig out.
Yeah,
and sometimes it is very difficult to get them out.
Mm-hmm.
But with that tool, that sounds really, really good.
Yeah, it's not meant to be a replacement for like a declicker, but at the same time, I think it's way more precise, and you're only using it on exactly the offending, noise that you want to remove. Now, I don't know the maximum length of time you can select. I think it's obviously rather short.
It just interpolates, though? Is it linear? Does it make a curve?
Yeah, I haven't, I played around with it and saw that it worked, and then I got distracted and I didn't go back, but you'd have to zoom in at the waveform and really look and see what it's doing at the sample level.
Yeah.
But it's smoothing these things over.
It's the draw feature in Pro Tools.
Except you don't have to physically draw it. Yeah.
Correct.
It's just interpolating for you. Again, it's
much
been
harder with a trackball than a mouse.
Definitely. But that's essentially auto heal from Adobe. That's one of the killer tools for Adobe users. One reason they continue to buy it.
Does it sound good on mouth clicks, the auto heal? Does it?
It's great. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's just whatever's in there. If there's like a little smack in between two, words or syllables, it just
gets rid of it.
It's gone. But it doesn't.
So you just got to highlight the actual clicky bit and then use the R tool.
Yeah,
it's like the dodge tool in Photoshop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The dodge tool, like you just sort of click around. You're like a little bit of the stuff outside the area, make the area inside it like the outside, and it sort of just does the fadey, smoochy thing that makes it okay.
This is just a much more of a precision instrument. Just select that click. And
I've never been happy with
mouthy click.
Like drawing it gets rid of it perfectly. It's like surgical as removing Maduro from Venezuela. Wait, hold on.
Oops.
No, it is, but it is like very precise and has no artifacts. And I think even with like the isotope one, those are extremely quick.
Yeah.
But there's always like an artifact and there's like a thing that you're like, oh. So you're always trying to select less and then by the time you're like select less, I'm like, I'll just zoom the rest of the way in and draw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I remember the first time I used isotope D-breath. This is many, 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 many years ago. And so I bought it because a guy at the studio I was working at said, because I saw him using something. It's like, what's that? He goes, it's perfect. Or, isotope D-breath. You should get it. And I got it and used it once and then went, fuck this, I'm not using that anymore.
No, I don't like the waves.
It's horrible. It took out so many other artifacts.
That one's a mess.
It was like, nah.
That one is a mess.
I tried the waves one doesn't, I don't think it works either. I really don't like it. The waves one, it's terrible.
Because if there's words like with a...
it loses all sorts of things. It mistakes so much stuff.
And you go, where's the H gone from the...
That's right.
Yeah. Well, everything is singular now with D-breath.
Yeah, well, that's why...
Yeah. It takes all the user... You took... I was going to say that.
See, if we were speaking Shakespearean English, we wouldn't have to worry about D-breath.
That's right.
Or D-click.
All right. Well, while you guys were chatting away, I updated TwistedWave. That's how fast it was. And
Wow,
it's a beta version, so he knows that people are going to give him some feedback on it, I'm fine with it because I do want things to be a little bit more organized and a little bit less cluttered.
The best implementations are those is when they give people like, do you want to go to the new organization or still use the old view?
Thank you. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like one of the ones that drove me the most nuts is when Apple reversed its scroll.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's called natural direction. Natural scroll direction.
Oh my God, did that fuck with me?
Yeah. And so anybody who's been wondering that,
that's all the stuff that's like automatically wired, right? It's like,
it's in your brain.
It's like Command X and Command P and all that sort of stuff. It's just just in your brain. You don't even think about it.
And you're scrolling down and the page is going up and you're like, what is going on?
I know. And then all of a sudden they change this shit and you're like, hang on, am I going fucking nuts?
No, I know.
It's like, what's going on?
Brain stuff,
there's this guy, this Swedish guy, I forget when, in 1800, he put on these pair of glasses that made everything upside down for him, the whole world. And the first couple days, he couldn't walk without someone holding him up, okay? By 60 days, he's able to ride a bike, and things like if he takes a cup of tea and the tea is upside down in his hand, and his brain in real time flipped it back over.
Well, you know what, Robert?
The brain just
actually
adapted.
it's got it round the but it's got it round the right way now because what we see with our eyes is actually upside down.
That's true. Yes, like the whole camera. Yeah.
And there is the bicycle that steers the reverse direction too.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Like
look that up on
you turn
YouTube.
it left and the bike goes right, and then you break your head.
Why would you want to do that?
It was just an experiment to see how the brain can
just to see if we can.
Yeah, because bicycle riding is this weird thing where your brain is constantly keeping you from falling, but you don't stop yourself from falling the way you think you do. You actually stop from falling by turning the opposite direction from the direction you're.
It's like turning into the skid.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that you're doing with your body. Well, as soon as you reverse the direction of that steering, all bets are off because. It took you, when you were 5, 7, 8, whenever you learned to ride a two-wheel bike, you imprinted that in your brain. Now you know how to do it. You know what they say? It's like riding a bicycle. As soon as you reverse it, it just fucks your brain. And then it took, the guy said, I learned 30, 60 days later how to do it. And then it took me 3 to 5 days to learn how to ride a regular bike again. So every software engineer out there, every developer, everybody UI design, remember, this is the way human brains work. Yeah. Please do not change things that don't need to be changed if it drives people crazy and give them an option.
Even if you did it wrong the first time, like
even if it was wrong
designed
the first
in
time.
England.
Yeah. Right. Always give a way to go
upside
back.
Down. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, to this day,
to turn the channel off. Like I've now been acclimated to turning the mute on to turn the channel off.
Yeah, exactly. It's not on; it's on to off.
Right. On, turning that on makes that go off. Okay, fine.
We've all learned that, you know. Yeah. And thankfully Apple still has a checkbox that says natural scroll direction. And you uncheck that. And it goes back to normal.
Back to the way it was.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, anyway, thanks Thomas for the new stuff. And that's just part of your subscription if you're a current user.
Yay.
I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that update for sure.
Yeah.
There you go. That was fun. Is it over?
The Pro Audio Suite, with thanks to TriBooth and Austrian Audio, recorded using Source Connect, edited by Andrew Peters and mixed by Robbo. Got your own audio issues? Just ask Robbo.com. With tech support from George the Tech Whittam. Don't forget to subscribe to the show and join in the conversation on our Facebook group. To leave a comment, suggest a topic, or just say g'day, drop us a note at our website, proaudiosuite.com.